Okay, Bobby, tell them about what the full cost of the course is, and also maybe what Medicaid reimburses on.
In Florida, what we find is that the fully allocated cost is about $105 for stretcher transportation per trip. With our model that we use with the transportation disadvantage, with our commission being the broker, if you will, of Medicaid non-emergency transportation for the state of Florida, we are reimbursed somewhere in the neighborhood of $50, $56 per trip across the board. That means ambulatory, wheelchair, stretcher. The ambulatory fully allocated cost in our industry in the state of Florida for ambulatory trips is somewhere around $18, $19 per trip. Wheelchair is somewhere around $27 to $28 per trip, and stretcher, as I said, is somewhere around $105. The expense is associated with the specialized equipment, of course, as we know, and then the utilization of 2 people as a pretty much a, I guess, an understood standard across the state. A lot of our providers have taken that common sense approach to that.
Tell them what happened in Lake County when the owner of a company did it with 1 person in a hospital.
That, as they say, how did that go? Not too good. There was an individual who was being transported. The provider did pick the person up. It was a frail elder female, and she was consequently dropped. A few weeks or so after that, she did pass. Some of the complications would be due to maybe the impact, but she had already been several broken bones already, and then that sort of helped just complicate the problem. So it's important that you have efficient and effective individuals and enough individuals to do this service.
And you know, when you're there at a medical center, you would expect maybe some competency on the other end. But the thing that really scares the bejeebers out of me and all of us, I think, is when you go to a residence, you may be conveying a male individual that's maybe 95 years old. At the other end of the stretcher, you want a 95-year-old woman helping you with that stretcher? Or do you want to be capable of doing it yourself? And believe it or not, there's still people doing it in Florida with 1 person, largely because the reimbursement rate from Medicaid is so low.